Hello friends, welcome to my channel Scientist Words. I am your friend Ashwin. Welcome to our deep dive into the Graduate Record Examination, better known as the GRE. Today, we are going to demystify this crucial test that stands between you and your dream graduate program. By the end of this presentation, you will be a GRE expert ready to tackle this challenge head on. So what exactly is this GRE beast? Think of it as your ticket to the graduate school of your dreams. It's like the bouncer at an exclusive club deciding who gets in and who doesn't. But instead of judging your outfit, it's testing your brain power. The GRE is designed to measure skills that are crucial for success in graduate level studies. It's not just about what you know, but how well you can apply that knowledge. Now, you might be wondering, why GRE, why not GMAT or LSAT? Well, think of the GRE as the Swiss Army knife of the graduate school admissions test. While the GMAT is like a specialized tool for the business school, the GRE is your all-purpose gadget. It is accepted by a wide variety of graduate programs, from astrophysics to zoology. Heck, even some law schools are jumping on the GRE bandwagon too. So, if you are not 100% sure about your graduate school path, the GRE gives you more options than a buffet at a 5-star hotel. Alright, let's break down the structure of this academic obstacle course. The GRE is like a triathlon for your brain with 3 main events. First up, you got the analytical writing section, where you will flex your essay writing muscles for 30 minutes. Then you will tackle 2 verbal reasoning sections, totaling 41 minutes. Finally, you will wrestle with 2 quantitative reasoning sections for 47 minutes. All in all, you will be in an intellectual ring for 1 hour and 58 minutes. It's shorter than a Marvel movie, but trust me, it will feel a lot longer. Let's zoom in on the analytical writing section. This is where you get to channel your inner Shakespeare, or at least your inner blogger. You will have one task: analyze an issue. It's like being asked to write a Yelp review for a complex idea. You have got 30 minutes to plan and write your masterpiece. The key here is not just what you say, but how you say it. They are looking for a clear, logical arguments and the ability to support your points. So think of it as a verbal fencing match. You need to be quick, precise, and convincing. Next up, we have the verbal reasoning sections. This is where you prove you are not just another pretty face. You got the vocabulary chops to back it up. You will face 2 sections with a total of 27 questions. The first section throws 12 questions at you in 18 minutes, while the second ups the ante with 15 questions in 23 minutes. You will encounter 3 types of questions: reading comprehensions, because apparently your high school teacher was right, you do not need the skill; text completion, fancy talk for the fill in the blank; and sentence equivalence, where you play matchmaker with synonyms. It's like a linguistic obstacle course, challenging but kind of fun if you are into that sort of thing. Now, for all math lovers and math phobies, we have the quantitative reasoning sections. This is where numbers come to the party. Like the verbal section, you have got 2 rounds here, totaling 27 questions. The first round throws 12 questions at you in 21 minutes, and the second round ups the game with 15 questions in 26 minutes. You will face 3 types of questions: quantitative comparison, where you channel your inner Goldilocks to compare quantities; multiple choice, the classic pick the best answer game; and the numeric entry, where you actually have to come up with the answer yourself. Yes, don't worry, though it's not a rocket science. Well, unless you're applying to a rocket science program, in which case maybe it is. Now let's talk about how this whole shebang is scored. For verbal and quantitative sections, we are looking at a scale of 130 to 170. Think of it as like a really weird thermometer where 130 is room temperature and 170 is the surface of the sun hot. These scores move in 1 point increments, so every point counts. For analytical sections, you are scored on a 0 to 6 scale, moving in half point increments. Here 0 is did you even write anything? And 6 is are you secretly Stephen King? The best part, there is no negative marking, so if you are stuck, go ahead and guess. It's like free lottery tickets. Curious about how you stack up against these test takers? Let's look at the average scores. For verbal reasoning, the average Joe or Jane scores about 152.3. In quantitative reasoning, the average climbs to 156.9. Looks like people are slightly better at math than words. Who knew? For analytical writing, the average is 3.5. Remember, these are just averages. If you're aiming for top programs, you'll want to aim higher. It's like golf. The lower the score, the weight. No, that's not right. In the GRE, the higher is better. It's more like basketball. Yeah, let's go with that. Here's where the GRE gets a bit sneaky. It uses adaptive testing for the verbal and quantitative sections. It's like the test is alive, adapting to your performance. The first section of your each measure is of average difficulty. Then, based on how well you do, the second section will be either easier or harder. It's like video game where the boss gets tougher as you level up. But don't worry, each section is scored separately. So if you bomb one section, you can still redeem yourself in the next. Just think of it as a test giving you a second chance. How generous of it. When it comes to taking the GRE, you got options. It's like choosing between digital and print books. Except this choice is way more important. The most common format is the computer-based test. It's available year-round at the test centers that probably have better computers than you do at the home. If you're old school or you just really love the smell of pencil shavings, there is also a paper-based test, PBT, but it's about as rare as the unicorn sighting. And for those who prefer to test in their pajamas, there is even a home testing option. Just make sure your cat doesn't walk across the keyboard mid-test. After you finish the test and your brain feels like it's been through the washing machines, you will probably be itching to know your scores. Good news for CBT takers. You will get unofficial verbal and quant scores right away. It's like instant gratification, but for nerds, official scores, including your writing score, will be sent within 10 to 15 days. These scores are valid for 5 years, so you get plenty of time to apply to the schools or frame your score report. And here's the cool part, with the score select option, you can choose which scores to send to schools. It's like being able to Photoshop your academic history. Alright, future graduate students, let's start prep. Preparing for the GRE is like training for the Brain Olympics. You will want to study early. Think 3 to 6 months before your test date. Use official ETS materials because they are the closest you'll get to the real deal without breaking into ETS headquarters. Take practice test under timed conditions. It's like the dress rehearsal for the big day. Focus on your weak areas, but don't neglect your strengths, and remember, all work and no play makes Jax a dull boy and stressed out test taker. So don't forget to rest and relax. Your brain needs downtime to process all that information. Maybe watch some educational TV shows. The Big Bang Theory counts as GRE prep, right? The big day has arrived. Here are some tips to help you conquer the GRE battlefield. First, get a good night's sleep. Your brain needs rest more than last minute cramming. Eat a brain boosting breakfast, maybe some blueberries and nuts, not a triple espresso or donuts. Arrive early at the test center. Being late is not fashionable here. Bring required identification unless you want to star in your own version of identity crisis at the GRE center. And most importantly, stay calm and breathe. Remember, it's just a test, not a life or death situation, although it might feel like at the time. Congratulations, you have made it through the GRE gauntlet. First things first, celebrate. You earned it. Maybe treat yourself to a fancy dinner or a day of binge watching your favorite show. Once the euphoria wears off, it's time to plan your score reporting strategy. Use that nifty scorecard option to put your best foot forward. Research school specific requirements. Some schools might have minimum score thresholds, while others might care more about your juggling skills. Okay, probably not, but you never know. And remember, the GRE is just one part of your application. Start working on those other components, your personal statement, letters of recommendation, and an interpretative dance video about why you are perfect for this program. Okay, maybe skip the last one. And there you have it, folks. The GRE in all its glory or infamy, depending on your perspective. Remember, the GRE is challenging, but it's not insurmountable. It's like climbing a mountain, tough, but the view from the top is worth it. This test is your key to unlocking a world of graduate school opportunities. Your preparation and mindset will make all the differences. So go forth, study hard, and conquer the GRE. Who knows, you might even end up enjoying it. Okay, there may be stretching it, but stranger things have happened. Good luck on your GRE adventure, future graduate students. Thank you very much for watching this video about cracking the GRE code, your ultimate guide to test success. I hope this guide gave you clarity and confidence to tackle the GRE with purpose. Wishing you all the best on your journey to grad school. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.